Hi, I'm Wayne Faree, professional stone carver, and today we're going to create a square flower, which is a decorative design that was used in Gothic cathedrals and Gothic buildings. They were incorporated usually into moldings and watersheds. But today we have one that was created by a novice carver, my son in this case, and this is very primitive type carving, but it's kind of unusual, and we're going to try and recreate that today in the same size stone. And we're going to start out using a traditional method of stone carving, which is basically a tool and a hammer. And so first of all, we're going to draw this on here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and then we can see from this stone that we've got a line like this, basically. And we'll do that all around. Okay, and this is a stone that's going to probably be incorporated into a brick wall at some point, or it could just be used as what I call bookshelf art. Okay, and as my friend Mike would say, it's no big deal. Okay, so traditionally we would start out getting our line and we're just going to tap lightly as we come out towards the edge of the stone. Okay, so now we're going to start from the corner of the stone and come in, because when you're carving stone, you always want to cut in to the stone. If you're coming out of the stone, there's a chance that you're going to chip that off. Now, if we look on our sample carving here, we can see that these tips stick out. And so we don't want to break a tip off if we're going to try and duplicate this particular carving. So that's how it's done with traditional methods. This is a flat plane. It's basically the same thing that's here right now. So we're going to leave this, but we're going to cut in here. We can see that these two lines, it's kind of tough to see this, but you see that line's there and this line's here. That's basically a flat plane. And then this gets cut down in here. With traditional methods, you can see that it's no big deal. You hang on to your tool and just run it along the line. Now, you can see that wherever your tool is buried into the stone, you're getting as close to the line as you can for the depth you're carving. So you might start out away from the line, but as you go, you get a little closer to the line, and the line is always somewhere on the edge of this tool, depending upon the depth that you're carving. So in other words, the line is on this tool right here, we're not going into the line with our tool. So wherever this blade is, it doesn't go in past the line that we want to keep. And that's basically a basic way to start out stone carving, with a hammer and a chisel. And a novice or a beginner can get a nice carving tool set from Sculpture House out of New York City. Just get on the internet, Google it. And I was looking on the Sculpture House website today. You can get a really nice beginner soapstone carving kit for less than $40. And that's a good way to start out. That's how I started on soapstone. It's very soft. You get a small piece, sit at your desk, you use pen knives. It gives you an idea of how to actually cut away material, because this is like a subtractive process. It's not an additive process like molding clay. You can put clay on, you can take clay off. Right here we're basically just taking material off. So now, for the purpose of expediency, we're going to use our air tools and get going on this project. Okay, now we're going to get going on this in earnest with our air tools, because going fast is the way to get things done. And we want to get things done. We don't want to take any more time than we need to. Okay, now we've created these two lines to the point where we can see what we're doing, and we don't have to keep going back and drawing that. We'll just go down to this depth, but the way we're going to start is we're going to start creating this little profile here. And we have the line drawn, so you won't see the line, but I will. But you'll see the method. Okay, for the sake of showing how we're going to go about this, I'm going to start cutting this in, which is this area right here. First I'll define this line a little bit more the way that it is here, and then I'll start scooping this out, this shape.